when you're dealing with goats, when you're dealing with people who are great, people their whole, let's say career at least, but maybe their whole lives have been told that they're special, they're one of a kind, they're geniuses, there's nobody like them, all that kind of messaging. And you've proven it with millions of album sales, millions of clothing sales, being featured on all kinds of blogs and magazine covers and da 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 for 20 freaking years. How do you tell someone like that, a goat, no?
Exactly like Milo's doing, bro. And probably exactly like he did. Well, exactly like he did when he left. When Kanye said he's gonna start doing porn, Milo said, "Nope,
Right.
you do porn, I'm out."
Yeah.
Right? You just say no, bro.
He just separated himself. He didn't say you can't do it. He knows he can't tell Ye no, but he can say I'm not going to be a part of it. You know.
And that's what the doctor takes a fucking oath to do, right? Is not hook up a nitrous oxide hookup in your fucking house so you could fuck up your whole dome.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah. By the way, if you, I don't know if you've seen the pictures. Have you seen the pictures of these doctors or this doctor? You
No. Was it the guy in the fitness magazine?
It looks like he's
I did see the fitness. I did see the fitness magazine pictures that were in the affidavit.
right.
I
I'm
think that
like,
was
okay,
him.
this
Yeah.
guy's a dentist. I mean, nothing against dentists being physically fit and looking bad as fuck, I guess, but it's just sort of, I don't know. But
You ever see
I
Ned
guess
Flanders with his shirt off?
Oh, I think I found the image you're talking about. Hold on.
So yeah, fucking this guy's Buff Bagwell out here trying to and sends these pictures to look at him say around the office, but like listen, like he
I don't know,
also
bro.
sent full on like bodybuilder magazine covers.
Bro, I don't trust anybody. Why is he look? I hate how his suit fits him, dude.
Yeah,
That shit looks AI as fuck.
He looks like he would sell you some sketchy drugs or something, dude.
are we being discriminatory?
He
Must a dentist be just a normal, friendly Joe dentist? Why can't a
No,
dentist be ripped
absolutely
out,
not. Listen,
steroided out?
my dentist before my current dentist was from Haiti, and he was a
Okay.
G. He was a G. I drank fucking tequila at his house. He was a good guy. You know what I mean? But he was a G.
Mm.
Dare I say, like, listen, there were some people around him. I think he was a gangster, like an
A
actual
legit
gangster,
G.
like a Haitian gangster. You know what I mean?
Bro,
So, but he didn't look like a fucking goofy trying to squeeze into his little brother's church suit. That's fucking crazy. He's absolutely. He looks like he wants to be a 2-year-old boy, but he's got the arms of Buff Bagwell.
yo,
Right.
he looks like he looks like a ripped Hunter Biden.
Holy moly, dude!
Like, who
He
is
looks
this guy, bro?
he looks like Hunter Biden in the face, does he not? A little
He
bit.
does
He's
kind
got
of,
a
bro.
little. He's
Yo,
got a little HP.
yeah, but yo, honestly, this is what I mean. Like, that guy's a fucking predator, bro.
He's definitely on steroids. There's no doubt about that.
And listen, I'm not saying predator in the minor sense, right? Like I'm saying, like he's a fucking predatory human being, bro. He's fucking
Financially
preying on, he's financially and mentally and emotionally playing on Kanye West, right?
I mean, just to play devil's advocate, he may again, he's facilitating these things, so I'm not denying that at all, and I think it's wrong morally, but at the same time, I'm not going to pretend that Kanye isn't Kanye's Kanye. So he has a responsibility for the decisions he makes, who he surrounds himself with, and that type of thing. But at the same time, sure, Kanye is an artist of the highest order, and I think artists of the highest order are some of the most. I mean, Kanye's own quote: "Name one genius who ain't crazy," right? And one of
I
his
would
most famous
slap the
quotes.
shit out of Kanye if I was his friend. I would slap the shit out of him. I'd grab him, I'd put him in a headlock, and I'd give him a fucking noogie. And I tell him, we're getting the fuck out of here, Goofy. And you're not fucking taking no more nitrous oxide. Try to fucking grab a tank and I'm breaking your hands. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Are you crazy? Like, get some real homies around you for real. I don't know what kind of shit that is. Like, for real. Listen, if you started taking nitrous oxide and I found out, I would come there and I would tell you, listen, you have two choices. You can give it up and you can leave right now and come with me, or I can fuck you up and then you can give it up and you're gonna leave and come with me. There's only two choices. I don't care.
What if? But okay, let me throw this at you guys. One last thing about this whole issue, and then I do want to comment on Milo. What if? Because I think about this a lot. Does art require chaos? Does could you say that Kanye creates chaos around him? Because this isn't the first time we're talking about Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for the last 20 years since this guy's been on the scene, there's been wild shit, and we'll get into all that. But there's been something wild going on every time, and maybe that's one of the things. Maybe he believes that. I don't know. I don't know Kanye, although hey, if you ever want to come on the show, Kanye, we have you. I'm just saying that I could see someone like him going, I need chaos around me so that I can be inspired to create this art. That if things are too chill, if things are too nice, I'll get too lazy or I won't. I don't know. What do you think about that whole idea that art requires chaos and creativity requires chaos?
I can kind of get on board, but like, chaos is a messy room. Chaos is a fucking brutalist compound where he goes to record his music and live like he's in a prison cell. Like, that's chaos. Taking nitrous oxide is not chaos. You're killing your brain. Like, it's not the same. It's not even going on a 90-day Oxycontin binge and then being a celebrity and going to rehab and just fixing your life, right? Like, it's absolutely frying your shit, bro. Like, it's like sitting in the electric chair and just turning it on 1% and just going in your fucking brain, bro. But you don't shake. You're just fucking your shit up.
But the latest single is called Fried. They just put out.
This
It's
guy's
called Fried.
fried as fuck.
It's called Fried. So I mean,
Yeah,
again, I don't
see,
know.
and is that good? Is that good?
No.
Because like, my honest opinion, Kanye West hasn't been making as good of music as he used to make.
Damn.
Right?
Damn, shots fired.
I agree with the thread that Milo put out
Yep.
where he says the reason that Kanye hasn't been able to put out new good music and fashion right now, although there are numerous reasons, right now is this Tom Connelly goof of the week motherfucker, goof of the century.
He's a goof. Don't like him.
Fucking loser.
Don't like him. But
so I got some more information. It says that it causes a psychological addiction just because of the feeling that it gives you. So that's what the addiction is. Just
yeah, that's what I said. It's just a mental addiction.
it has been shown to affect the opioid receptors in the brain. So it's very interesting because we're talking about opioids too. And,
so if he decides to get off of it, he could still have the receptors demanding something, and that could lead to possible other addictions. Is that what you're saying?
it just acts on those receptors. I don't know exact mechanism for how things happen, but
I mean, if that's how you're stimulating them, then your brain might start making you sick if you don't stimulate them. But
Right.
I don't know at what level that's happening because like there is a threshold, right? Like people who take 3 Percocets a day the way their doctor tells them, even if they take them for 60 years, if they stop, they're not going to start fucking throwing up and shitting and having to go on methadone and stuff, you know?
Right.
I mean, you'd be surprised. I would take a counter argument to that.
That, my friend, is mental. and you won't convince me otherwise, because 3 a day, like, first of all, nobody's just gonna stop them. I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm not eating them no more. And if you did, I bet you're good, because again, from experience, I was good from, and it's not, and like 3 is whatever. The dose was a lot higher than 3, but I'm just saying, before you get sick when you don't have them.
I mean, I was playing on your if they took them every day for 60 years, you're definitely super addicted.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, half your blood is likely uh oxys, so, or Percocet, whatever.
So I kind of want to put a period on this whole thing. I think the first thing I just want to ask you guys, which I think we've kind of answered, but I just want to see what you really think is: do you feel like Milo did the right thing? Is he doing the right thing? Do you, and in any way, do you feel like he's chasing clout over this thing?
So, to answer your first question, he is absolutely doing the right thing, and this is what I think a friend should do if they have the means to do it, right? I think that he is going over and above as a friend, but I think he is being a great friend. I think it really doesn't uh what does it serve to benefit him? Show me. He is putting his shit on the line.
Some people say that Milo has been, which is fair to say in a certain regard, that he's always had a flair for the dramatic, shall we say, during his career back in 2016 when he was sort of the darling of the new right. He's always had this flair for the
But
dramatic and making controversies and things like that. But I agree with you though. I don't feel like this is
not a
the case.
controversy. This is a travesty.
Yeah, yeah. I
It's not
don't think.
something you wrap yourself up into just to you know what I mean? And what was your second question?
Well, the clout chasing idea. So
Oh, I don't think he's doing this to chase clout at all.
yeah,
Um I think that is, again, this is what a friend would do, regardless of quitting, regardless of whatever, because in my opinion, if the affidavit and what is sworn in that is true, where he came in and he basically cleaned up the company because these people were leeching off of Kanye,
yeah,
then I think that from day one, the minute he was chief of staff, he cleaned that bitch up.
yeah,
He cut the grass, he killed the snakes, and he took care of Kanye, right?
yeah.
And saved him all kinds of money for the first time in history. Yeezy didn't have one person that made more than $1 million a year.
Hmm.
You know, nobody had a
That's
million
a
dollar salary.
Yeah, that's crazy. That there are people. There's one guy. I don't know his name. I forget his name, but Milo, and that's one of the parts of the affidavit. That's
Oh, the producer guy that he couldn't even recognize his own music, or his own music that he worked on. They're like, he has credits on everything, making all this money, but he doesn't even know which songs he worked on and which ones he didn't.
from my understanding. He basically was saying, "Hey, pay me $1 million for the work I did," and all Milo asked him to do was like, "Okay, give me a list of the stuff you worked on. Like, what songs you work on and what did you do?" And he's failed to produce that in any way whatsoever, and didn't even show up.
They played the
Yeah,
songs and he couldn't even recognize them. So again, goofy motherfucker, whoever that fucking guy is. But they fired him, right? Well, Milo fired him, chief of staff.
right,
Get the fuck out of here, right? And
right,
this is
right.
what I mean. I think that uh, he was the one person around Kanye that cared about Kanye, and like, I think saw him as a friend
Hmm.
and his boss, right?
Right.
So now that he's not his boss, he's not going to stop being his friend and be like, nah, it's all right.
Hmm.
Just let him fucking rot.
Yeah, I mean, there's something to be said for because he's risking future potential job opportunities in that position. Because just being silent and privacy and discretion is a huge part of being involved in these organizations, especially if you're the chief operating officer. So, for him to come out and do this in many ways jeopardizes somebody maybe hiring him in the future, because they may be a person who's like, look, I got problems. I'm not going to hire someone like Milo who's going to go, quote unquote, air these things out in public. Right. So it's at risk to
Absolutely.
his own. I mean, unless somebody wants to accuse him of trying to, of him, I don't think his days as a commentator on politics, I think that's gone for him. I don't think he wants to do that anymore. It doesn't seem like he does. And he's getting paid. I mean, he got, say what you will, but $720K a year to do what he was doing at Yeezy when he saved them, I think it was like 30 something $1 million. Uh, that's lucrative, and you don't have to be in the limelight or anything. So I know my personal opinion. I don't know what you feel about it, Deezy, but my personal opinion is that he's doing the right thing here. And I think he's genuine, and I don't feel like he's trying to chase clout by doing this. I think it actually does more damage to him than it does help him in some way. But what do you think, DZ? Just to put the final period on sense.
He was made aware of a lot of wrongdoing from this guy, you know. So besides the fact that he's really good friends with Kanye, he's found information on a criminal. Like, this guy is selling fake jewelry to all these artists. Like, he's giving them
Right.
diamonds, and those diamonds are supposed to be natural, but he's using fake lab grown diamonds and like ripping people off. Like,
Bro, the diamonds in Yachty's mouth are like $1.6 million or something. And if they're fake,
Well, one thing about the Yachty thing, and Milo did come out and say Yachty provided his own diamonds. So Yachty did not get fake diamonds, and that's according to Milo. So
that's
smart, Yachty's
fire.
smart. Yeah. He brought his own diamonds and had them implanted. But even just implanting diamonds, I've never even heard of that. That's wild to me. But I mean, what's the logic behind it? I guess I don't know. I'd be terrified that somebody would come up and want to punch me in the face and rip my teeth out or something. You know, it might just be weird.
it's just a trend, bro. People just do the weirdest shit.
Well, you never seen Lil Uzi Vert? He put a fucking big ass stone in his forehead, bro.
Oh shit, he went vision with it.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was wild. Like, and it was a really expensive stone.
Wait, how do you implanted into this?
Well, what I think he did was, I think he got a piercing,
Uh,
and then there was like a thing that connected to the piercing or something.
You seen the girl? You never seen girls have that? They have like the little studs in their body in different places. I seen people have like shapes and stuff with diamonds,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like a stud. It literally they put a hole in your body and they stick this thing in, and then it expands on the outside, so it like anchors in to your
oh,
skin, and then you attach.
That's
That's what
crazy.
I don't know how else they would do it.
That's crazy, bro.
damn. Maybe I should get a goat right here, man. Just a big old goat head, like right in the middle of my
Nah, but
skull.
we need goat chains though. We need goat chains though.
Mm. We got to get them goat chains. On a total side note, well, we'll talk about it another day. But a lot of people wearing these goat chains out there. Let's just say. Okay, well, listen, yay, if you're out there, homie. I know we don't know each other. I know we've never met. But bro, come on, we gotta figure out something other than nitrous. Kratom. I say kratom. You can use kratom all day. It'll chill you out, relax you, right, Deezy, and doesn't have the same side effects, and it's a lot cheaper. And you can find it at any gas station. You don't have to get a special guy to come in and provide you and monitor you and all that stuff. I mean, do you really want to hang out with your dentist all day anyway?
Fuck
Do you
that
really want to do
guy.
that?
Listen, maybe if your dentist is cool, but that guy looks like a creep. Like, who
Yeah.
wants to chill with a guy that stands like that? Even fuck that guy.
I don't
However,
know.
Bro, his suit is 2 sizes too small, bro.
yeah, exactly. And with that, wearing that extra medium shirt, it's fucking crazy. But I would like to toast to Milo. I think he's like the realest friend that Kanye has.
Indeed.
And I also think that he's the best narrator out, and I wish he would narrate some of my favorite audiobooks. So cheers
Cheers
to
to
you,
that.
Milo.
Cheers to you, Milo. Yeah, he read
Cheers.
the whole affidavit, and I was enraptured.
That shit was
That's talent.
fire.
Milo, you gotta be an Audible book reader.
You know it's fire because you can listen to it on 2 times speed and it still sounds good.
Yeah.
Because really shitty narrators sound like shit when you speed it up.
Right.
either robots or it sounds kind of like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Milo just sounded like he was reading it a little faster.
Milo, goated narrator.